Hey guys, JB7, and welcome to my series where I'm going to go through the maps in Call of Duty Ghost and show you the best routes for search and rescue, as well as the interactive spots on each map. So here we go, we spawn, and from the get-go, this left side of the map on Octane is terrible. You'll see a lot of people go up there, you'll see a lot of people go in the other building. It's just a big old firefight where you're probably going to die, and eventually tags fall free in the middle, and you want to go grab them, and in turn you just run out and die. So what you want to do is try and get the bomb in the beginning, rush over here, and generally you will always get in this area of the building first. You can stop and take a look here, just in case there's someone in the middle you can snag a quick kill. Otherwise, make your way over here. Make sure nobody's around you. You can check over there in case somebody's trying to run forward. You can even look at the rooftops in either direction. And it's a really nice area just to hold put and make sure they don't attack the B bomb site and defend it too well. If you have the bomb, you can plant it. I suggest doing so. Try to get the bomb and plant it. It's a really, really good area to hold down. What I like to do is either stay up here because I can cover the entrance right through here because they can sneak in through this area. You cover here. You cover out over there just in case they were coming from that direction. And also if they're about to plant, you can still sort of see if you go prone like this. It's a pretty good spot. But if you don't have the bomb and you're just, protecting the site, getting ready for your team to come over and plant or whatever, it's really good because you can see the major buildings where they always stay at. Or over here lets you view the middle a little bit without being too exposed. You can sort of lean and just stay guarded. Don't stay in this specific spot too long because it's not the best guarded. But for Octane, this is the building to be at. Very useful. Also, unlike the other side, if you run through the middle, you're pretty much going to die. These two buildings will just nail you down. However, it is possible to rush to the other side without dying, because that building, you can sort of, it's sort of hard because this is not a multiplayer match, but if you're to run through, as long as there's nobody on the ground floor and that's not blown open, you can just sort of be careful, make sure you're not getting blown up over there by that position, or maybe just slide in or something. It's also a good idea because you can use this ladder, and generally there's at least one person, up to like 3 or 4, camping right there thinking they're cool, but they're really just going to be taken out by you. And as long as nobody's over here, you can even flank to their home base at A site, which is pretty useful. But the A side of the map is really, really just a bloodbath, not a good idea. It's hard to stay alive. That's pretty much it for that side. Get this done real quick. Switch to the other side the way I set the rules up, and I'll show you what to do when you spawn on the other side.
Excellent job, Ghosts. Get ready for the next round. Halftime. Search and rescue. Defend the objective.
Alright guys, we're back on the other enemy team side, whichever one you spawn with. Again, you do not want to come to this area, A-bomb site. it really isn't good. But if you do feel like defending a good area to maintain, this building is very useful because there's a lot of openings, so you can run in and out very easily. This room is good for just holding back, regenerating your health. You can pop out over here, but really don't advise it. What you want to do is as soon as you spawn, you want to bolt over here, run through here. I've done this like 25 times, and I've never died running this route, jumping up into this building, because the way they spawn, they're not really looking from over there to this spot. They're in that building looking across, or they're maybe making their way over here. But basically, you want to get to the same building as you do for the other side. Now, depending your preference, you might want to pop out over here, check that area if they're rushing in, or you can come in over here and get them if they're like hanging out near that truck, or maybe if they're going over there. And there's also over here, so you can sort of wait for them and pop them out. Now, important to note is that you can put explosives on this by coming up to it, breach it, and then it explodes, and you get a care package inside of here, which is randomized. Pretty useful.
Run the ground jammer active.
That's one of the interactives. The other interactive, actually I think there's two. What you do is you have to climb up this building with this slider in the back, and when you go up to the wall, just like I did before, you can put this here, breach, and when you do that, you get a very open view onto B-bomb, or even across all the way over there, which is very nice. It does expose you somewhat, but it is useful for getting more lines of sight into the enemy area. Yeah, it's very open when that happens, but you get really nice lines of sight to B-bomb in case they're planning. You can still see all the way over there, which is nice. Now, if you do run the route I'm telling you, which is rushing all the way through here, sometimes they just won't come to B-bomb at all, if not just at first. So what you want to do is check around, make sure they're not coming, and then make your way carefully over here. They usually won't be waiting for you. And as long as you have dead silence, which is very useful, I recommend it, you can climb up here. And there's always people in this building, like 100% of the time. As long as you don't get there too late in the game, because they just love this building to overlook into the other one and have a firefight. Got to be careful because they could be waiting over here. It's hard to see them across from there. You might not see them, and if they're camping their guts out, then you know they're gonna get you. So just watch out when you're coming out of this room. Check along there, but they're very, very likely to be right here, or even on top of here, or on top of here. And once you get in that building, you have very good lines of sight, and you sort of sandwich them in between your teammates, between there and you. By then, the round should pretty much be over, and that's it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed the route I'm showing, or if you have your own, just comment below, and I'll see you on my next video.